This is the Colt 1908 Vest Pocket Pistol in 25 ACP. In this video I'll be taking it down in detail for cleaning. First thing you want to do is you want to ensure that the weapon's clear. Magazine is right here and it's empty. Ensure that the chamber's empty, and it is. To take it apart, have it in your right hand and hold back pressure on the slide. Once you have a little bit of the top of the slide showing, rotate the barrel towards you. That'll release the slide. This is the striker assembly. Right now it's cocked. Some people don't recommend doing that. I choose not to dry fire this weapon to keep the firing pin intact without breaking it. To take the slide apart, take the recoil guide and spring out, and you take the barrel and you rotate it back the way you did to take it apart in order to take it out. For the frame of the pistol, you need a flathead screwdriver to remove the grips. This screw could be located on the right side or the left side of the grips. Once that's loose, the grips will fall right off. At this point you can take the safety out, rotate it up to the safe position, maintain this spring with your thumb so it doesn't fly away on you, and lift this out after rotating it all the way up. Lift the spring out. Next you want to take a small Allen key and hit this pin, it doesn't matter from which side, while maintaining pressure on the grip safety. Release it slowly and it will rotate out from the back. There will be a flat spring and the magazine release. To put it back together, it's in reverse order with the nipple side up. Set that in the back of the handle, and then the flat spring with the J facing away from the frame. You want to put that back in. Ensure that the hole lines up with the magazine release and that the legs of the J spring are behind these mechanisms in the frame. You want to take the grip safety again, rotating the top end in forward, and hold pressure on it while you replace the pin. Okay. Once again, you want to take, for the safety, you want to take the spring and the pin, put that in first, and then the safety up at 12 o'clock from the frame. Place that into the frame. I like to use the floor plate of the magazine to hold this pin down because it really makes it easy and quick to do. From there you can go back to the grips. And just tighten the screw down with your screwdriver. Okay. I also like to put the recoil guide and spring into the frame to set myself up for the slide assembly. The slide assembly, in reverse order like everything else, drop the barrel in with the threads facing you, and then bring the barrel out a little bit until you find the threads inside and rotate them towards you so it locks into place. From there, put the striker assembly in the back of the slide with the nipple facing down so it can slide right in. You want to take the slide and line it up with the rails on the frame, and then you're just kind of playing with springs here to get everything lined up, and you want to hold tension on the barrel towards you in order to push everything back into where you can rotate and let go. That's put back together. And that'll make sure that you can clean this pistol in complete detail. When I first got this pistol, I couldn't go through 2 magazines without having a failure to feed, and most of that problem was the magazine. I couldn't load more than 4 rounds in here and expect it to be reliable. How you take this magazine apart, you'll need at least a AP brush and a small Allen key. You want to push down on the follower and kind of hold it all with one hand and let the spring up slowly. Let the spring up slowly while putting the small Allen key into the spring to hold the follower down. Okay, that will ensure that you can get it out. Kind of break the follower away from the spring, and then just kind of dump the follower out. It's going to be a little complicated for me, huh? Okay, as you can see, it's an L shape and it was held in there with spring pressure. Now that the spring's held by the little Allen key, and you want to make sure that you use a front hole so you're not pinching the follower with your own tool. You want to put the a part of the brush over top the tip of the magazine so your spring doesn't go flying out or hurt you. And that's how you take the magazine apart to clean it. To put it back together, the orientation you need to be aware of is that this little loop in the spring is the tip of the follower, so you want that to go in the magazine like so. Grab the small end of your AP brush and hold into that little loop that I was showing you. And then you put that little Allen key back into that hole to ensure that the spring is held. For the follower, just kind of slip it in the front and slide it back. Sometimes you have to play with it. It doesn't always just go in. Once you have it in, you can either use your finger or a brush and let the spring out. The follower is going to stop it, but this is just safety, just in case the follower doesn't stop it. Ensure that the spring is riding horizontal with the line, or the holes right here, and you can ensure that the magazine was put back together correctly. And that is complete disassembly and reassembly of both the pistol and the magazine.